Burglar Rippy here, Sunday, August 25th. We're in Logan County over at Bell Fountain. This is the county courthouse. They're having a car show. I want to go walk around the courthouse in a clockwise fashion. But over here's a 50s Corvette. I suppose he raced it. They just had a road race, the Hillclimb. And we're going to look at a lot of Porsches. These 911s, I think they start out in the 150 range. And then by the time you special order everything, it comes in over 2. So he's got, I'm not sure what they got from the factory. But I'm kind of digging this color. He's from Kentucky, or it's plated anyway. Kind of I don't know. So kind of learning here, and look at the pipes coming up, how with a historical plate. This one's a polo green, and we're going to guess that this is a real speedster. It sure looks like an old car inside. I mean, it'd be hard to replicate that. 28,000. No. It's kind of wild how it has a cockpit like that. It would be. Anyway. So. A Datsun. This is actually a Datsun. Wow. So yeah, Japanese.
That's the kind of camera I need.
Robin's Egg Blue, Alfa Romero. Number 65 and number 68. They're kind of kid-sized cars, aren't they? That's kind of a British racing green. Almost. Cafe bike. I don't know if they had a class 4 bikes up the hills, but he's showing his bike here today. There's a full-on race car. It would be trailered, not even registered. These guys, and that's when I was going up the hill, I seen this is when we seen at the Honda. Seen a Mustang coming down the hill, and I was like, well, he's just out on a Sunday drive, but you can smell the racing gas. Pardon me. It's a beautiful Mercedes. Those are popular with the resorts and everything. I need to really pick up my speed to make it around here in time. And this is that old concrete street, they call it, but they were using concrete streets in Europe long before United States. It's not that big of a deal. Really liked this automobile for British. Yeah, the trees are kind of blocking it. There's the S600 we seen. I didn't hear of anybody crashing or. Now this looks like a real antique automobile here versus a kit. This is an MG or something. Crazy looking with the butterfly head. Yes, MG from the 50s, at least, for all I know. Old T-Bird. These are more modern cars. There's a pineapple. They have a pineapple water fountain. Looks like I'm gonna make it in time. Is this a Ferrari? No, it's an Acura NSX from the first gen. Right there, in black. There's a lot of Honda workers here, and a lot of them will have garages with several cars. And they'll put a new motor in there if it needs it. Now's a good time to buy your motorcycle parts. And then the parts will go off the market Labor Day, and they'll blow out the summer clothes. But specialty auto and car parts will be discounted for quick sale before winter time. That's the Holland Theater over yonder there, and that's why it looks like a factory almost. But they really put that in the news a lot, that Holland Theater. And one thing that was funny in the news, there was, we'll just call it homeless, but a poor person was fishing money out of the fountain and was arrested for theft. Made the news one day. You know, you gotta sell some newspaper somehow, so they have all kinds of events uptown. Last night there was they caught a guy in the park and he wrestled with the cops and they tore his clothes off somehow, was in the news. This is a famous pizza joint. Looks like they got a different name. But yeah, this fountain was a gift from France, the sign of welcome, kind of like the Statue of Liberty. It was a gift to the city, and when it came over in the crate, it got mixed up in on the ship somehow, and when we got it, it was a pineapple instead of an eagle or something. And then the Draco actually moved that steeple, we'll call it, a couple inches, and they spent like 3 years repairing that. That's an actual gas lamp with gas burning in there for some reason, in memoriam. And yes, they shut the streets off, and these guys are probably late arrivers. But this is was this a trip worth over here, you know, in a way? You know, I gotta be here, and they haven't did this, and I haven't been to town. I just get a creepy vibe here, like their stories, you know, about all the people arrested. It's drugs is what it is. So I can't wait to go home and go back to the pond. I don't remember seeing an automobile like this guy's before. How it's got dirt all over it too. I mean, he's just shameless too, in a way. It's like, you know, I don't know what it's saying, but it's even an ugly color. And it's like a 2-cylinder looking motor, but it's 4. And it's probably a pretty quick car. Dirt all over it. And there's like a racing engine like the Honda guy had. A Jensen Healy dual cam 4-cylinder dual carb, just kind of pure on. He's running Kinder rubber. This street's actually open, but yeah, this guy here, you know, you gotta kind of dig it for anybody that drive a car like that. kind of neat. To each their own, they say. God bless America. Got some nice flowers. Is this the corn looks so awesome. They still drive these in California quite a bit. Kind of a flying brick looking thing. Tons and tons of miles on them, and you can ride your motorcycle over there year round in Southern California if you don't mind the gas price. So yeah, thank you for watching my videos, everyone. Bogard Rippy here, checking out the race automobiles for their Hillclimb. It's kind of a first inaugural after a 4-year hiatus, and even got to see the Holland Theater before we left. There's 88 counties in the state, and each one has their courthouse and police department and kind of the little downtown. So there's probably more people back here in 1870 than there are today too, but at one time it was a big deal.